Hello, everyone. Welcome. This meditation is going to be for depression and anxiety. I've struggled with for over a decade or so, and then 2020 hit, and that was super difficult. But I heard a really good saying that anxiety is worrying about the future, and depression is dwelling in the past. And one of the main focuses with meditation is to be present in the current moment, in the now. And we might say, well, I'm here, I'm present, but I'm still depressed and I'm still anxious. And that's very true. But it comes down to our focus too. And so within the meditation, it's bringing our attention to the now. So start to find a position that is most comfortable for you. It could be lying down, it could be sitting up. You can soften your gaze and close your eyes, or keep your eyes open. It's really about listening to the body, listening not so much to the mind, because that can be the source of a lot of our depression and anxiety, but listening to the body, listening to the world around you, focusing on the breath. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, holding your breath at the top, and release. I am here. I am here, and they are here with me. I am here in this space, in this mind, in this heart, and in this body. In every way and every day, we are growing stronger, wiser, and more productive. Our beauty is shown in the work that we do and resonates from our very essence. I am so grateful. I am so thankful. Know that you are allowed to be present. You are allowed to leave your home and your space. You are allowed to be alive in this world where you are at. I firmly believe that we are always where we need to be. The awareness of that allows us to get where we want to be. And that we're always exposed to what we need to be exposed to. The awareness of that allows us to know what we need to heal. And the acceptance of this allows each experience to be educational, whether we see it as good or bad. It's an experience that we can learn from. And Sometimes when we dive deep into these meditations and spiritual thinking and feeling, we start to feel the energy of the world or the energy around us. Some call it empathy, some call it intuition, or just an ability to generally read your surroundings. If we can think about this, we can start to understand what emotions might be ours and what emotions might be a conditioning from the world around us. Especially with 2020 and there being a lot of Oh, Michelle. Poor girl. Sorry about that. So once again, just kind of being present with our breath, with our mind. And even if we're anxious and depressed, know that you are allowed to be. You're allowed to feel this way. You're allowed to cancel all your plans. You're allowed to recluse. You're allowed to do what you feel is best and that you need to do. I believe that part of working and living with anxiety and depression is discovering oneself, discovering what it is that we truly enjoy, what it is we truly like, our favorite food, our favorite color, our favorite song. And once we understand these things, we can honor ourselves, take ourselves out on dates, or treat ourselves like someone that we admire. The big source of depression is the lack of connection with humanity or humans or a loved one. And if we can also look at someone that we may have a crush on or that we admire and ask ourselves, what is it that draws me to this person? And how can I offer that to myself? My dear friend and teacher, Erica, shared this one with me, and I think it was the most profound things that just hit me right in the face. It's like, absolutely, my attraction towards this individual is seeking a lack in myself, something that I don't have, something that I want. And how can I admire that and look at my life and give that same thing to me personally without the need for anyone else? Either in self, maybe it's an image, maybe it's a look, maybe it's a belief. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top and release. Something that really didn't help with depression and anxiety was in the Bible, Ezekiel. King Solomon talks about how everything is meaningless and there's nothing new under the sun, which to some people can be freeing and to others can be not so freeing. And it took me a long time to get over the quote-unquote meaninglessness of life, which truly aligns with depression or anxiety. It's just like, what's the point? But then it was very freeing to where now that I know that I can truly be myself and I can truly discover what it is that I'm looking for in life. Everything under the sun is meaningless. I don't need to strive for something specific. And I think that's a really beautiful thing to kind of also take it another step further in the bigger picture, that everything outside yourself is yourself, reflected through a same shared energy. So you're truly just watching a video recorded by some version of yourself. Which was also really hard to deal with in relationships if I'm just dating myself. And why can't I date all parts of myself and multiple parts of myself? There's more to unpack there, but ultimately, you also need to respect yourself and others as individuals, but a reflection of you. Which can also come back to our attention. And I had this idea that we give so much attention to God or to Spirit, however you define the divine. And I thought one time, well, maybe God gets annoyed with all this attention. Just like my cat. My cat gets annoyed if I give him or her too much attention. And they're like, okay, I'm done. Because cats teach you how to love yourself, how to respect your own personal boundaries. And then dogs teach you how to love other people and disrespect other people's boundaries. And there's something in the having a dog where there's a lot of attention required. 10 times more than having a cat. But it's still very important to pay attention to the cat. But anyways, so maybe God reflects in some way our desire to have no one give us attention and kind of recluse and be on our own. And maybe the creator of God also had a shared experience or where God was giving too much attention to its creator. Everything is to scale. And so it's reflected through. However, the flip side to this is that the divine, God, or energy, light, is always present and always giving. The sun, we can photosynthesize that energy into us. In any moment we can sit, and that's really the point of meditation, is feeling this all presence of love and unconditional understanding. And so when we give our attention to anything, it is to reflect the divine within us, which truly gives purpose and a meaning to life. It's that we are sharing a moment with someone or something, saying that we care, or with ourselves, saying that we care. I'm giving you my attention. I am present. So sinking deep into that thought, taking a deep inhale through the nose. being present in this moment, giving our attention to ourselves, to our environment, anyone or thing around us, to our loved ones, giving full attention to our mind, our body, our heart, our spirit. Asking for protection, for cleansing, asking for forgiveness for our chaos, and bringing harmony and balance to this moment, which is truly all we can do. Truly, the only work is to bring order to chaos. Our personal chaos and the chaos within our relationships and our environment. And the thing is, it's always going to get chaotic. But we have the ability to give our attention to order. And work towards achieving that. I think it's very important that when we are meditating, we're also actively focusing on our energy, magnetically, visually, like oscillating in and out, like our breath. You can picture this from every joint in your body can have oscillating energy going through it. Or simply with the breath. This is spiritually cleansing. Taking a few more moments to feel the space around us. Give thanks towards any relief you may have, big or small. And know that with meditation, it allows us to live a little easier with anxiety and depression. I know it damn well helps me. I hope this video has brought you some sense of peace. And I wish you good luck.